Today we're touring a modern masterpiece in Paradise Valley, Arizona. This house features 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and is 8,173 square feet. It features a pickleball court, a 1,200 square foot garage, and a resort style backyard sitting on over an acre at the end of a cul-de-sac. The house is currently listed for $9,998,000 and is listed by Toon with RETSY Real Estate, and as always, we'll put all of his information down in the description below. So let's just go ahead and go check it out. Taking a look at the exterior of the property, we have this beautiful travertine walkway coming in from this steel gate up here, gorgeous driveway leading to frosted glass garage doors, and you'll notice how modern the exterior of the property is with the smooth stucco finish, all of the wood paneling under all of the eaves, these extremely modern light fixtures, fireplace off to my left-hand side, tile accent wall, and let's just go ahead and make our way to the interior of the property. So as soon as we come in, you're gonna notice that we have a massive pivot door, which is pretty common, right? We've seen that in the majority of the houses that I've toured if you've been watching my YouTube channel for any length of time. Of course, tons of natural light, floor to ceiling glass, letting in a ton of light into this massive room. Okay, we're gonna show you how big the room is here in just a minute, but let me talk about a few things that I noticed and I wanna point out to you right when we walk through the front door. Number one, we have this gorgeous wood paneling on the ceiling, and you're gonna notice as we tour the entire home, tons of accent walls, a lot of tile walls, wood paneling throughout. You're gonna see some wallpaper and just a lot of really cool kind of features throughout this entire home. So down here off to my right-hand side, we walk through the front door, we have access to the garage, and we do have a bedroom with an ensuite with access to the front yard over there. Now making our way right around here to the right-hand side, we have a formal dining area. They currently have this configured for 8 people. Clearly, as you can tell probably in the video, you could hold a lot more than 8 people. We could put a much bigger table here if we wanted to, but they've done a very nice job here. Love that chandelier. Okay, they did a really good job with that. And again, I just want to remind you, this is a brand new build, right? Brand new construction. So they have truly done a spectacular job in bringing everything together. You're gonna notice that same tile in there with that built-in, and of course we have all of the recessed lighting in the floating shelves. I'm gonna show you off to the left-hand side real quick before we make our way into the great room. So of course we have a powder room right here to my left, floating vanity, drop-down floating lighting, backlit mirror. They've done a very beautiful job. You're gonna see that accent wall directly there behind the mirror. Again, they all look different too. All the accent walls throughout the entire home, they've done a good job. It's not the same anywhere you look. So you'll notice here off to my right-hand side, we have this wood paneling, walnut wood paneling, and then we have 2 bedrooms over here. Both have an ensuite, both have access to the front yard through big French doors, and each ensuite bathroom is a different color scheme. So one is like a lighter gray. They're both stunning. They both have floating vanities, and then one's a little bit of a darker gray, and they both of course have walk-in closets as well. And off here to my left-hand side, we have a big bonus / game room with a wet bar, doors leading to the backyard, which we're gonna show you in just a little while. This would be perfect for like a pool table, could turn it into a movie theater room, really anything of the sort, but I think it's a really good location for that room. It's kind of secluded off to the left wing of the home, again, when we walk through the front door. Making our way into this massive room. Check this out. I don't know if videos will even do it justice. These ceilings are insanely tall. We have all of our built-in speakers throughout the entire home. It's all controlled via Control 4. And you're gonna see right here, I just wanna show you how huge this feature wall is, okay? I mean, look at how big I am, and then look at the length of this entire wall. Of course, we have all of the built-in, this beautiful tile. It's almost like a slate tile, kind of accented right here. We have all this metal trim throughout. Again, they've done a great job. Floating shelves. We have, of course, our fireplace here. And then they actually have this right now configured as like a little bar. Okay, so we've got our wet bar. Of course, if you open this, we have our ice machine. And really everything that we would need here to put our scotch, our whiskey, you know, whatever we want to do with it, but I think that it turned out really good. And of course, again, we have all of that recessed lighting down there. So right now, they have this entire room configured kind of into two different seating areas. So you notice you have a seating area here, kind of hang out, enjoy, make yourself a drink. And then we have kind of the main living seating area in the middle there, accented with this stunning chandelier. I like this circular chandelier that they did there with all of the kind of strings hanging down from the ceiling. Again, very, very good choice. But let's talk about the kitchen really quick. How can we not? Look at this island. This is a massive island, waterfall edge. I've never seen stone like that. The square edges on the stone, they're perfectly squared. There's nothing round, right? We're looking at how squared off it is, waterfall edge, and they've just done such a nice job, okay? Such a nice job. You're gonna notice all of the walnut throughout the entire kitchen. Again, very unique, right? You're not gonna see, we actually have one other house tour. If you remember, on our YouTube channel was like 8.25 million at the time, and they also did a walnut. And I think that it's kind of coming in a little bit more. So you have to let me know what you think down below. We have a dishwasher on each side of the sink, huge sink. This is probably a 36 or a 48 inch stainless steel sink. Of course, all of our black fixtures. And then we have our 6-burner stove. This is actually a Miele stove. And all of the appliances in this entire home are Miele, which we'll show you here in just a second. Of course, we have our pot filler, and you have all that same black tile throughout with our hood up above, of course, with the walnut. So we have really three Miele stoves with an espresso machine. Okay, so again, very, very, very high-end appliances throughout the entire home and tons of storage. And also, probably one of my favorite things about the kitchen is gonna be all of the glass. Okay, so you'll see these doors actually are really, really nice. And they're really sturdy, I have to say. When you open these, very sturdy and glass, you can see through, and all of the shelves have recessed lighting. Let me take you right in here, if you'll follow me, and just show you the Butlers Kitchen a little bit. So we do have another stainless steel sink, more floating shelves, recessed lighting, of course, all of that black tile, tons of storage over here, really cool chandelier. Notice that all of the chandeliers, the one in here, the two in the kitchen, and the one in the main living area are all circular, which is kind of cool because the house is all square. Everything's very square. You'll see with the baseboards and everything like that. And I think that having some of these circles throughout the home, like you'll see it right here again, actually kind of ties that all together. I'd love to know your opinion down below. I'm gonna show you this side of the kitchen very quickly. And in just a moment, we're gonna make our way over to the primary. So of course, we have our Miele fridge and our Miele freezer, accompanied right in the middle with a wine refrigerator, okay? Tons of storage here to the left of all the Miele appliances, the Miele refrigerator, floating shelves, and they've done a very good job. This would be like a great place to probably put maybe another espresso machine if you wanted another one, and maybe anything like that. Or you might put that in the Butlers Kitchen as well. And then just around here to the corner, we have another access point going into the garage. We have a beautiful drop zone, and that has an accompanied wood accent wall. And directly in front of that is gonna be the washer and dryer, the laundry room. Okay, they've done a beautiful job in there. And so you kind of have this whole little area as you walk here and make your way into the kitchen. But again, there are two different ways that you can enter from the garage. So we had that entrance over there I showed you a little while ago, and of course the one just around this corner back here. In just a moment, we're gonna make our way over to the primary, but I wanna point one more thing out here in the great room. Check this out. Very, very cool what they've done here. So if we look back here at this wood paneling, again, this is another different variation of wood paneling. So remember a little while ago when I said that all of the wood paneling and accent walls are kind of slightly different if you actually pay attention. This one is unlike anything that you've seen so far, right? So all the wood paneling looks very different. And then of course we have two massive wine displays sitting directly in front of that paneling with big lights, perfectly even with the wine displays. So, you know, you could put all of your bottles there and display it in the great room. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna take you right over here and we're gonna show you the primary bedroom. Follow me. And I just want to give you an idea of how big this actual bedroom is. So we have this huge sliding glass door off to my left-hand side. We've got a big window to the left of the fireplace. And take a look at the bed with these accent walls and these big, massive nightstands on each side of the bed. That should give you a little bit of perspective as to how big the actual room is. We have all the wood paneling, floor to ceiling on both sides of the bed with a little bit of a different accent wall in the center there. And then check this out. We have a massive seating area directly in front of our bed. I mean, I'm not even kidding you. This seating area is the size of, you know, somebody's entire living room, okay? So this is a very big bedroom, huge fireplace, and again, a different type of tile, right? This is a very stunning tile that they've chosen here, very smooth to the touch, and of course we have our fireplace, we could hang our TV and what have you there. Now let's just go ahead and take you directly in here to the bathroom, arguably probably one of my favorite rooms of the entire home, I have to say, okay? I love the color scheme. You'll have to let me know if you like it as much as I do. Matte black tub right when you walk in, and I personally am a big fan of that, okay? Now we have floor to ceiling right here in front of the tub, and we have, of course, our little nook for all of our soap and everything like that. We actually have a standing faucet right here, all black, of course. Beautiful chandelier, and an entrance on both sides of the shower, walking into this huge shower, so you can come in over there or over here, and check this shower out, okay? Look at this, look at how modern the knobs are. It's super echoey in here, so I do apologize, but they've done a great job. Okay, let's just go ahead and go out here and I'll show you. We have a toilet on both sides of the shower, so his and hers, everything, okay? And then off to my left, we have a little makeup area for the females, floating vanity, backlit mirrors, tile all the way up, floor to ceiling, and of course, we have all of our linen storage on both sides of there as well. We also do have all of our recessed lighting down below, and again, you're gonna have the same thing over here. Now, I wanna show you something really cool. So we're gonna walk around this corner and I'm gonna show you. We walk all the way down this hallway into the closet, but on the way, right to our left, we have this gorgeous view again of the backyard with this really cool fountain feature and almost floor to ceiling windows looking at that. So you have a view every time you go to try on a new fit. Okay, now this is a huge closet. Check this out. Massive built-ins all the way around. We have washer dryer hookup right there, so we don't have to walk all the way to the laundry room. Little seating area right here, so you could put on your shoes, stuff like that. We could probably throw like a little cushion on here. All the lighting up above, you're gonna see we actually have lighting up above all the built-ins. Love what they did with that chandelier. You're never gonna run out of storage in here, okay? The only way that we can get to this room right here is through the closet. This is like an owner's office, okay? Obviously, it would be for the owner because it's through the primary closet, right? I think that's a really cool feature because nobody's gonna bother you in here. Let's say you have family over, you have friends, you're doing a party, whatever it might be, people aren't going to bother you, especially if you have shades blocking out the backyard there. So really, really cool office, tons of natural light, really tall ceilings. Now let's just go show you the rest of the house. Walking back over here into the great room, we have this huge pocket slider that goes all the way into the wall, which we're gonna open up in a little while and show you. And we do basically have a secondary primary over here, if you will. Of course, that was our main primary, but this is gonna be another room that would be great as like a guest room or whatever the case might be. Let's just go ahead and show you. I had to point this room out really quick because of course it's on the other wing of the house. It's a beautiful room and the bathroom is really cool. I'm gonna show you in just a second. Massive walk-in closet right here. Again, this is gonna be good for guests or whatever if you don't wanna put them on towards the front of the house and you want them in the back of the house. Huge room, tons of natural light. Check out this bathroom though. This is like really, really cool, right? I've seen a lot of bathrooms, we've toured a lot of bathrooms. Look at this. I mean, this is like really cool tile, and this tile carries all the way out. It's almost like a natural stone, concrete type of vibe that carries all the way into the shower, all the way up the ceiling, and then also above the vanity. And both of these mirrors are backlit, of course, with this huge granite piece right here. The sinks, the built-ins, I think they just did an incredible job. It's very stunning in here, and man, I can't wait to show you the backyard. You ready to check it out? Let's go check out the backyard. certainly not least, we've got to show you this stunning backyard. So right here behind me, we have this gorgeous sitting area, again with all of our wood paneling up above, surround sound throughout this entire underneath of the patio area, little dining area off to my right hand side. Love what they did with all the fixtures, the fans, even all the black lighting and everything above. They really tied everything in very nicely. And of course, off to the right-hand side, I think like we mentioned a little while ago, we've got a little cook station, a grill, a sink, everything you need to entertain. Of course, this house is an entertainer's dream. Massive jacuzzi, and I really like how it waterfalls over the edge on all four sides around the entire jacuzzi with this huge pool directly in front. Let's just walk around over here really quick and let me show you this huge backyard. So we have this cantilevered area over here, which is kind of a cool little seating area. You can get some shade in the middle of summer. I don't know about you, but right now it's about 110 degrees at the time of filming the video. So living in Paradise Valley, Arizona, you definitely need all of the shade that you can get. So you do have that right there. And of course, we have our fire pit. So in the winter time, we can enjoy hanging out, talking to our friends late at night, and doing whatever it is that we do here. And then back here off to my right-hand side, we have tons of synthetic turf with a pickleball court. And you'll notice on the pickleball court, we actually have seating all around the entire court so people could hang out, watch you play a game or what have you. And then off in the distance back there, we actually have views of Camelback Mountain. So there you have it. There's the house tour. Again, 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 8,173 square feet, listed by Nick Toon with RETSY Real Estate, and I'll put all of his information down in the description below. If you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would subscribe to my channel. Consider liking the video, commenting down below, and I'll look forward to seeing you in a future video.